Dito ho talaga tayo magkakaproblema. Kahit gustong maniwala ng ating mga kababayan, kahit gustong pakinggan ng ating mga kababayan, yung mga aligasyon na yan kay VP Sara, babalik at babalik tayo kay Martin Romualdez. Kasi ang pinag-uusapan natin dito, 10 milyon, pinambili ng pagkain at gamot, yung mga ganon kay VP Sara. Ang tanong ho natin sa COA, eto bang 2.58 billion pesos na to, na di umano travel budget nitong si Martin Romualdez, kompleto ba ang OR na ibinigay ng opisina nitong si Martin Romualdez sa inyo dyan sa COA? Diyan tayo magkakaproblema. Hanap kayo ng hanap sa mga OR. Diba? Binabanatan nyo si VP Sara sa mga confidential fund niya na yan. Ang tanong, 125 million, hindi maliit yan, malaki yan. Malaki ho yan. At hindi ho natin sinasabi na kung meron mang pagkakamali si VP Sara, palampasin na lang natin ng ganon-ganon. Pero dapat sana, yung pamantayan na ibinibigay natin ngayon dito sa 125 million, ibigay din natin yung pamantayan para dito sa 2.58 billion pesos na travel budget umano nitong si Martin Romualdez. O baka certification lang yan, liquidation by certification. Hindi naman ho pwedihan. Kaya wala nang nanonood sa mainstream. Nakukornihan kasi ang ating mga kababayan. Kahit tayo nyo panoorin itong proseso na to, kahit pa paano sulyapan nyo mga kababayan para makita nyo ang kalukuhan na nangyayari dito sa bansa na to. Okay lang panagutin natin si Sara Duterte. Walang problema sa akin yan. Kung may kasalanan siya, panagutin natin. Kung kailangan niyang ibalik yung buong 125 million, ibalik niya by all means. Kaso hindi ganun ang suma dito sa bansa natin Anak ng toko, 158 billion pesos. Ipinakita ba ng COA, ilinatag ba sa sambayan ng Pilipino, yaang paggasta ng mga crocodile sa House of Representatives sa kanilang COA, talagang naaayon sa batas. Talagang sinusunod nila yung mga pamantayan sa bibigay ng mga resibo, katunayan na talagang ginamit nila yung mga pera na yan sa kanilang official function bilang mga crocodile dito sa bansa na to. Yun. Pero bago yan, malungkot nakakalungkot. Isa like at subscribe. Masaya na ho tayo. Nakikita ko lang ito si John. Kalulungkot na ako. Like at subscribe. Masaya na ho tayo dyan sa mga gusto sumali sa ating community. Yung join button na dyan lang sa baba. Tuloy natin. Itong 12th day ng impeachment trial ni VP Sara na kung saan umaabot na ho tayo sa 300 million pesos. Milestone to. Pero kahit na ganun nati 300 million tayo, mababa pa rin ho yan kumpara sa travel budget na ito. Let's go. Ito na, si Joel nyo again.
It's a continuation of the direct examination of the prosecution's witness, Attorney Wamil. And with that, Your Honor, may we ask that the counsel for the prosecution, Attorney Lorna Kapunan, be recognized.
Noted. At the proper time, yes. Counsel for respondent appearances.
Same appearance for the respondent accused. Good morning, Your Honors.
Good morning. Before the presiding officer calls on the counsel for the panel of prosecutors, Attorney Kapunan, for the continuation of his cross and the witness, the chair would like to ask if the respondent, or rather counsel for respondent, has been furnished with a copy of the motion of the panel of prosecutors with respect to the request for judicial notice.
Yes, sir. Yes, that is correct, Your Honors. We were furnished yesterday.
For your information, counsel, we will hear your arguments for or against it and or a written opposition or agreement with that motion tomorrow. Just to give you advance information before we start the trial, so that you have enough time.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
At this juncture, Chair would now like to recognize, with the permission of the Honorable Chua, the prosecutor, rather the counsel for the panel of prosecutors, Attorney Kapunan, and Chair instructs the clerk of court to bring the witness, Mr. Wamil, before the witness stand. Mr. Wamil, it is understood that you will be continuing with your testimony under the same oath that you had and did yesterday. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Attorney Kapunan, counsel for the panel of prosecutors, you may continue with your direct examination of the witness, Mr. Wamil of the Commission on Audit.
Thank you, Your Honors. To the Senate impeachment judges and to the presiding officer and Senate President, I beg the indulgence of this honorable court to start this with a recess. The reason this is necessary, Your Honor, is because yesterday, when prosecution asked for a recess with the permission or consent of the counsel for the respondent, we started to identify and cross-check the 845 acknowledgement receipts. Unfortunately, time ran out, and our assisting counsels only were able to show half of it, Your Honors. Although this court will recall that under Rule 130, Section 3, in coordination with Section 7, we were able to mark a tabulation or a summary prepared personally by this witness, Your Honor, to preempt any possible objection of the respondents and any manifestation that they were not allowed to compare the copies of our exhibits and their own exhibits as regards the rest of the acknowledgement receipts, Your Honor, unless they will stipulate that there is no need, Your Honor, then it becomes necessary for a brief recess, Your Honor.
Counsel, for what purpose is the recess?
Your Honor, please, yesterday, when we resumed hearing yesterday, Your Honor, and we were going over these 3 boxes and several folders, Your Honor, it had to abruptly stop because we had resumed session. And at that time, our associates noted that kalahati lang po ang natapos sa pag-compare.
Counsel, the presiding officer will have a query first beforehand. Yesterday, you presented a summary and a table of his findings based on the 845 acknowledgement receipts contained in the
3 boxes.
3 boxes.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you presented some samples. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 examples rather. So you mean to say you want to present more acknowledgement receipts as samples as part of the tabulation of the witness?
No, Your Honor. What we would like to do now and inquire from counsel for the respondent is if it's no longer necessary for your associates to look over the said acknowledgement receipts, Your Honor, if they can manifest that and to preempt any possible technical objection in the future on their cross-examination or upon offer of these exhibits, Your Honor. Because these exhibits will have to be offered in due time. And we do not want it as an objection to the offer that they were not able to compare the rest of the acknowledgement receipts, Your Honor. Now, to preempt that, if counsel is willing to forego with that potential objection, Your Honor, we're ready to proceed.
You're talking of only the acknowledgement receipts for the period covering December 21 to December 31, 2022.
Yes,
Is
Your
that
Honor.
what you're referring to? I think I know what counsel for respondent will already say, but yes, counsel for respondent, what is your comment on the manifestation of the counsel for the panel of prosecutors?
Your Honor, we haven't stipulated on anything, so I don't see why there's a need to compare, actually. We haven't stipulated on anything.
Actually, Attorney Kapunan, counsel for the respondent already said yesterday that just subject to cross insofar as the non-stipulated matters is concerned.
That's correct.
The counsel for respondent stipulated on everything you asked for in your list of documents except for that. Except for the acknowledgement receipts for the period covering December 21 to 31, 2022. My understanding, counsel, is that you will be presenting samples from the tabulation or summary of the witness. And as I said, you presented already 6. You may proceed to present samples or examples under each category of his table without prejudice, however many they may be, subject to your call and discretion, given the refusal to stipulate by the counsel for respondent, which is, of course, they would be well within their rights not to do so, given their own legal theory of the case.
We submit, Your Honor.
So kindly proceed, counsel.
With the permission of this honorable court, same appearance. Good morning to the senator judges. Mr. Witness, yesterday, you were able to identify 845 going through these documents, acknowledgement receipts. Mr. Witness.
Yes, ma'am.
In these 845 acknowledgement receipts, which the prosecution marked as exhibits P-1-8-1 up to P-1-8-848, there is a portion there, and I will show you a sample on the screen. There is a portion in all of these acknowledgement receipts. At the bottom thereof, there is a signature in the phrase certified true copy. Can we present this witness with a sample acknowledgement receipt?
Assisting counsel may approach from both parties. It's still Attorney Peña, right?
Yes, Your Honor, and
I remember.
his mother will be happy again. Can you go through some of these acknowledgement receipts, Your Honor? Showing over these acknowledgement receipts to our witness, Mr. Wamil. We would like to make a manifestation that at the bottom portion of all of these exhibits, identified or being identified now by this witness, have the statement certified true copy being shown on the screen. Mr. Witness, can you read?
Yes, ma'am.
It says certified true copy, and there is a name, Davin Bakay. Would you know who this person is?
Yes, ma'am.
Who
Siya-
is Mr. Bakay?
Siya po ay admin staff ng COA ICFAO.
Koa Ikfao. And his signature, there is a signature that appears over the name Davin Bakay. Whose signature is this?
Sa kanya po.
Why do
Kay
you
Devin
know?
Bakay po. Nakita ko po siyang pumirma ng ibang dokumento at yung kanyang pirma sa mga dokumentong iyon ay kapares po ng kanyang pirma sa certified true copies.
In all of these acknowledgement receipts that you have seen or saw yesterday,
Yes, ma'am.
is it the same Bakay that certified as to this photocopies being certified true copies?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Your Honor, with that, we will proceed where we left off yesterday, Your Honor.
Yes, I believe you were able to identify already the checks and made the witness identify the checks already for the first, second, and third quarter, counsel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may proceed, counsel.
Okay. Yesterday, Mr. Witness, we had identified and you had confirmed certain land bank checks. We will now go to disbursement checks, which you said, disbursement vouchers, which you said were among the documents submitted by the Office of the Vice President to allegedly liquidate her confidential funds, if shown to you, Mr. Witness. 3, disbursement vouchers. And again, with the kind permission of the court and for easy reference of the honorable impeachment judges on screen, and if you please check this copy, being shown to you, these are stipulated documents, Your Honor, and common exhibits of both the prosecution and the defense. For the prosecution, there is a disbursement voucher dated January 31, 2023, Exhibit P-1-10-B, shown on the screen. Likewise, there is a disbursement voucher dated April 10, 2023, Prosecution's Exhibit P-1-10-C, and likewise, the defense exhibit. And lastly, disbursement voucher dated July 13, 2023, Prosecution's Exhibit P-1-10-D. Mr. Witness,
With the
sinabi,
indulgence of counsel, just for the record, the same pieces of evidence identified by the counsel for the panel of prosecutors are also marked respectively as D-133-OVP, D-1-57, rather 33 OVP, D-1-57 OVP, and D-1-82 OVP for the respondent. Counsel may proceed.
thank you, Your Honor. Now, Mr. Witness, sinabi mo kahapon na itong mga disbursement vouchers ay sinubmit ng Vice President mismo, ng office niya.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Pakisabi sa atin, ano ba ang significance nitong mga disbursement vouchers na nakikita natin sa screen?
Ang significance po ng disbursement voucher na ito po kasi yung mag-initiate nung kanilang pag-process nung cash advance. At dito rin po nagsacertify yung various signatories nung disbursement voucher.
Ang disbursement voucher, sinabi mo, dito nag-uumpisa ang proseso?
Yes, ma'am.
Anong proseso yun?
Ng kanilang pag-withdraw po ng kanilang cash advance for the confidential fund.
Okay. Withdrawal ng cash advance para saan periods? There are 3 disbursement vouchers shown on the screen and which you had identified. For clarity, ano ang mga periods na kino-cover nitong disbursement vouchers na to?
Based on these disbursement vouchers po, ang period covered ay yung first DV, first quarter of 2023, yung second DV, second quarter of 2023, at yung third DV po ay third quarter of 2023.
So covered ang 3 quarters ng confidential funds.
Based on these
Now,
documents po.
Based
yes.
on these documents. We go now to another set. Oh, there is a signature here. Here in the middle, there appears a signature being flashed on the screen. Nakalagay certified expense, cash advance, necessary, lawful, and incurred under my direct supervision. You confirm, Mr. Witness?
Yes, ma'am.
Whose signature is this, if you know?
This is the signature po of the Vice President Sara Duterte.
And why do you know that this is her signature?
Because the Office of the Vice President submitted po the specimen signatures of the signatories of their documents, and included in that submission po is the specimen signature of the Vice President, and her signature po on that specimen signatures is the same po with her signature on this document.
Okay. Nakikita natin yung 3 signature ng Vice President sa disbursement vouchers na yan. What is the significance of her signature in these 3 disbursement vouchers, kung masasabi mo?
Based on these documents po, sinertify ni Vice President na yung kanyang cash advances ay kailangan na ayon sa batas at na-incur po under her direct supervision.
And ano ang observations mo dito sa 3 disbursement vouchers na to?
With respect lang po dun sa disbursement voucher for the third quarter of 2023, hindi po napirmahan yung Box E, which is the receipt of payment portion.
Anong significance ng observation mo na to?
Ito po kasi yung patunay na receive ni kung sino man po yung pay nung cheque, yung payment.
Okay. At sa pagka-evaluate mo nitong disbursement vouchers na to, ito ba ay compliant sa joint circular na sinabi mo kahapon?
Based on my evaluation po, wala naman po akong nakitang findings bukod dun sa walang signature yung Box E of the third quarter disbursement voucher.
Okay. Punta naman tayo sa next set of documents. Tatlo na naman to for the 3 periods that you mentioned. Showing to you on the screen, and please go over the documents being presented by Attorney Peña. There is a liquidation report dated March 29, 2023. Prosecution's Exhibit P-1-9B. A liquidation report dated July 11, 2023, which is prosecution's Exhibit P-1-9C, and a liquidation report dated October 23, 2023, prosecution's Exhibit P-1-9D, a common exhibit stipulated by counsel for the respondent yesterday, Your Honor.
Again, with the indulgence of counsel for the panel of prosecutors, for the record and for the easy reference of Senator Judge
Sa totoo lang ho mga kababayan, medyo nababad trip na dito sa impeachment na to. No? Medyo nababad trip na. Papunta na tayo doon sa hindi na natin i-cover to. Pagka hindi pa nila tinapos tong article na to, tingnan ko kung ilan pa nanonood ngayong mga oras na to. 15,000, my goodness. Nag-umpisa ho tayo doon sa Great Threat na umaabot na 80,000, 90,000 live viewer. Umaabot yung peak talaga 100,000 live. Dapat pagka magganyan, bumabagsak yung interest ng tao, pakiramdaman nyo rin yan. Kahit ako pinapakinggan ko lang yung boses nitong si Attorney Kapunan, medyo naatok ako eh.
Just the 3 documents referred to by
Ayan.
Attorney Kapunan respectively are marked as well by the respondent as D-1-30-OVP, D-1-55-OVP,
Ayusin natin.
D-1-80-OVP. Do you confirm, counsel?
I confirm, Your Honor.
Counsel for the panel of prosecutors, Attorney Kapunan, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. In the middle of these 3 liquidation reports, there appears to be an indication, quote-unquote, certified purpose of cash advance duly accomplished. You confirm that, Mr. Witness?
Yes, ma'am.
And there is a signature, again, appearing on top. There is a signature appearing thereat. Whose signature is this?
This is the signature po of the Vice President Sara Duterte.
And so, dokumento niya, pipirma niya. Yung tipong pagka binanggit ng nakaupo dyan sa witness stand, pirma ho yan ni VP Sara Duterte. Kala mo may kasalanan na kaagad talaga eh. Yung strategiya na yan, siguro sa courtroom, okay lang. Pero pagka ordinaryong Pilipino na nakakarinig niya, nakukornihan lang kami. Hoy, Kapunan. Naman si Atty. Kapunan, pinag-usapan na natin yan eh.
You're familiar with this for the same reason, Mr. Witness?
Baduy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Bayan.
Now, what is the significance of the statement certified purpose of cash advance duly accomplished with the signature of the Vice President appearing in all of these certifications?
Based on these documents po, ang significance po nun ay sinertify po ni Vice President na yung purpose ng kanilang cash advances ay na-accomplish po ng agency.
And any observations as regards these 3 documents?
Oo. Itong si ano pangalan ito, Chis Escudero, lagi na lang ganyan. Pambira naman niya si Puna yan, di na naubos.
Wala naman po akong nakitang findings about these liquidation reports po.
Just for purposes of clarity,
Bago kasi pumasok sa Senado, wag mo na suminghot. Pambihira naman. Singhot kasi
itong
kayo
3
ng singhot eh.
documents are similar to the three periods, the first quarter, the second quarter, and the third quarter months that you earlier mentioned, Mr. Witness?
Can you repeat the question po, ma'am?
Okay. Itong tatlong Itong tatlong dokumento na nakikita mo dyan, para saang period ito?
Based on these liquidation reports po, yung first liquidation report, ang period covered ay February 6 to March 29, 2023. Yung second liquidation report po ay April 25 to June 30, 2023. At yung third liquidation report po ay July 14 to September 30, 2023.
Okay. Para maalala natin, to remind us, Mr. Witness, for these 3 quarters of the Office of the Vice President for which she submitted liquidation reports, magkano ang amount ng confidential fund per quarter?
Based on these documents po, ang amount ng kanilang quarterly cash advance ay 125 million pesos per quarter.
Ito ba ay fixed amount?
Based on these documents po, yes ma'am.
At ito ba ay winidrawn ng buo?
Based on these documents po, yes po.
Punta naman tayo sa another 3 sets of documents shown on the screen for easy reference and
Ang
document
baduy.
being shown to the witness to refresh his memory. We have accomplishment report dated March 30, 2023, Prosecution's Exhibit P-1-7-B. Likewise, an accomplishment report dated July 11, 2023, Prosecution's Exhibit P-1-7C, and accomplishment report dated October 9, 2023, Prosecution's Exhibit P-1-7D. Likewise, Your Honor, stipulated documents, common exhibits, both for the prosecution and the respondent or defense.
Counsel for respondent, would you like to
Yes,
identify for
manifest.
the record the counterpart markings on the part of the respondent?
Yes, Your Honors. On the part of the
Respectively.
respondent, yes, Your Honors. These are marked as Exhibit D-1-74-OVP, D-1-50-OVP, and D-1-99-OVP, Your Honor. For the record. Sorry, if the first one is actually D-1-50-OVP, the second one would be D-74-OVP, and the third one would be D-1-99-OVP, for the record, Your Honor.
Counsel, D-1-50-DE with respect to the 3/30/23 accomplishment report, not D-1-21DE.
OVP. For the first quarter, Your Honors, sorry.
Yes,
You may repeat.
accomplishment report.
For first quarter, it's D-1-50
okay.
-OVP, not DE, Your Honor.
-OVP. Clerk of Court is instructed to kindly correct our records if at all it is different from what the counsel for respondent manifested. Counsel for the panel of prosecutors, Attorney Capunan, you may proceed, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, Mr. Witness, for purposes, para malinawan tayo, ano yung mga periods na
Malinaw na madam, malinaw na. House of Representative pa lang, malinaw na sa amin. The demolition job yung ginagawa nyo na yan kay VP Sara. Okay? Wala na malinaw. Abogado na nga kayo. Tagal nyo ng abogado, di ba? Nakahawig nyo na nga si Elton John. Pambira ito si pangalan nun, isang political vlogger. Si Chio Moreno. Matindi. Totoo naman, nakamukha na niya si Elton John.
over ng tatlong
Ito talaga, hindi niya lang ho kinakanta yung Rocketman. Sinasabuhay pa yun.
accomplishment reports na to.
Pambira. Rocketman.
Yung first accomplishment report po, ang nakalagay po na period covered ay February 6 to March 29, 2023. Yung second accomplishment report po, ang nakalagay na period ay April 25 to June 30, 2023. At yung pangatlo po, July 14 to September 30, 2023.
So 3 quarters ng Office of the Vice President. Tama.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Meron dito, common to all of these exhibits flash on the screen is the phrase approved by. And there is a signature. There is a signature there.
Kanino signature
Whose
yan?
signature
Vice
is this?
President Sara Duterte.
This is the signature po of the Vice President Sara
Oh.
Duterte.
And so,
Familiar to you for the same reason, Mr.
and
Yes,
so,
ma'am.
And ano ang ibig sabihin ng nakalagay dyan, approved
ngayon
by?
naiintindihan ko na bakit inuna nila yung yung grave threat. Ito kasi mga articles na to, wala kwenta. Yung tipong hindi magkaka-interest ng taong bayan dyan, makukornihan ka lang. Pambira.
At pinirmahan ng Vice President sa 3 dokumentong ito.
Ang ibig sabihin po nito ay inapprove niya kung ano man po yung contents ng kanilang quarterly accomplishment reports.
Na-approve ng Vice President mismo.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, for our appreciation,
Yan.
punta ngayon tayo sa first quarter. Anong observations mo dito sa nakikita mong first quarter accomplishment report?
Ako ba tinatanong ko yung witness? Ang observation ko, di hamak na mas malaki yung 2.58 billion na travel budget daw nitong si Martin Romualdez kaysa dyan sa hinahanap natin na 125 million sa prosesong ginagawa natin na 300 billion na tayo. Priority ba? Mindset ba?
Based on this first quarter
Ang
accomplishment
bira.
report, meron pong 2 items dito na hindi kasama dun sa allowable confidential expenses under item 4.8 of the Joint Circular 2015-01.
Anong ibig sabihin ng hindi allowable? Bawal?
Kayo, pagtyagaan nyo na lang ho, no? Punta ho kayo dyan sa Senate, no? Senate of the Philippines. Nyo ho yan. Panoorin nyo kung gusto nyo panoorin. Pero ako, dito ko na tatapusin itong video na to. Tingnan ko kung dun sa bandang huli, magko-cross-examine ng defense dito kay COA officer. Maraming salamat ho sa pag-support sa Page Update. Mag-ingat ho kayo lahat para dito kay Kapuran. I'm a rocket man.